biggest opportunity is to take from small individual projects, which are maybe one-to-one with an offtake, localized offtake, which are critical to start with. But how do we scale that to a system where we have potentially a pan-European network of hydrogen network, where we can look at low-cost production hubs, in Scotland, in Denmark, where we've got access to excess renewables, which wouldn't actually have a use. So we wouldn't be able to really monetize them or use them within our energy system without using a carrier such as hydrogen. So I think that's the real opportunity to go from small individual projects to much more joined up system-wide thinking. So I think if we can do that, then hydrogen can move from being a niche to actually really playing a strong role in the decarbonisation across Europe and elsewhere over the next 10 to 20 years. I think when we look at what the roadblocks could be, I think the real risks are around policy uncertainty and the fact that we need this system-wide approach. And that's not necessarily been the energy system that we've had to date, which has been potentially isolated with gas and electricity. We need to now be thinking more of an energy system and how do we make the most of the resources that we have across. And when I talk about Europe, I talk about the continent of Europe, so including the UK within that. So things like long-term policy frameworks like the hydrogen business models in the UK are vital. What we can't have is chop and change every 2 or 3 years. If we can do that and we can unlock cross-border infrastructure, that helps then spread, it opens up off-takers, a much wider demand base. And then we can make hydrogen in the places that it makes sense and use it in the industries that need them and will require them for decarbonisation if we're going to continue to manufacture within Europe. If we can do that, I think over the next 5 to 10 years, and we can start putting that vision in place, then I think this is the moment that the continent of Europe can really take the lead in hydrogen. And that's an exciting place to be. We need to act decisively, get these large-scale projects up and running, and they'll really be able to show the pathway that what hydrogen can do and how we can deliver both technically, commercially, and logistically to get hydrogen to where it's really can make a difference.